All right, so it's lucky day 13. Man, days are flying by. I really got a short time for nationals. For the IDPA nationals are coming up really quick. So today's Wednesday. We're going to talk about Gear Wednesday and these sweet Salomon shoes, man. Some excellent kit. All right, so if you go to any matches, you'll commonly see a lot of the shooters wearing the Salomon running shoes. And they're kind of a goofy looking shoe, but I remember when I first saw them, I kind of went and looked at the prices of them, and I kind of was like, no way, not for me, because I'm kind of frugal. My wife calls me cheap, but I don't spend a lot of money on shoes, so I kind of just wrote them off. And I started doing some research, and I found some on sale, so that's why I ended up buying these. And man, they're worth the full price. You don't have to wait for them to be on sale. They're really worth their money. All right, so I got the Speed Cross 4 model, and they're kind of an aggressive cleat there, man. And they've got these little goofy laces. I kind of just wrote them off looking at the pictures of them. But the system that they use to tighten up is this speed lace. It works really great. You just lock it down and then you put the slack in the tongue. It's got a pocket in there. And they are super comfortable, really well built. I'm really pleased with them. All right, so what's so great about these shoes? And for me, the big thing is the size. I wear a 12.5, and if you don't have big, long, freaky feet that are mostly toes, like me, you wouldn't know that most manufacturers don't make 12.5. They either make a 12 or a 13. And I'm usually somewhere in between, and I usually get a 13, and it seems like they make 13s really wide, and they always make more wide 13s than anything else. So that's what I usually end up with. So that's probably why I don't invest a lot in shoes, but the size is a big key. They're very lightweight, but super sturdy. They're stiff in the right spaces, they're strong in the right places, and they're just very comfortable. After a match, usually the first thing I want to do is get my shoes off. But when I wear these, I've only worn them to a few matches, but at the end of the day, my feet feel great. I'm in no hurry to take them off. They are really great shoes, worth the investment. Because I'm kind of cheap, and $100 shoes is pretty outrageous to me, but these shoes are worth it. Okay, so what's bad about the shoes? So first thing's bad about the shoes, they're expensive, so they're kind of pricey, but like I said, they're well worth it, so that's no big deal. They're not the best looking shoe. They're more designed for function and not look, so you can easily get over that for the functionality. And one more thing is they're like super grippy, and it's great for getting in your positions and stuff, but you got to realize that you also got to get out of those positions. And now for me, usually when I slide into a position, my shoe's the weak link of getting grip and stuff, and now it's not, so the weak link is my knee. And you just got to be extra careful and realize that now the weak point is your knee, and you don't want to blow out your knee, so you take some extra care. And I've really been focusing on getting some stutter steps and keep my toes moving and stuff so I don't dig in too much. All right, so it's the end of day 13. I don't know if you can tell, but I enjoy my Salomon shoes. It's funny, I'm not one of the guys that typically, I really don't like following people and doing other things. I don't know, just following the crowd. I like to stick out and try things a little different. But when it comes to gear, that can save you a lot of money if you just see what other people are using and kind of follow them. That's a good guideline, and it could save you some money when it comes to gear, especially like shoes and pistols and stuff. I say that I wasted a lot of time shooting 1911 when I first started shooting IDPA, and once I got into shooting a Glock, I really became a lot better shooter. And I don't know it's easy to say if I would have started off with a Glock that I'd be a better shooter, but I don't think I would appreciate the Glock as much if I didn't start off shooting that 1911, just because it really taught me, and I really appreciate the Glock now. Not that the Glock is the greatest gun ever, but it is certainly the best value. It's a really good gun for the price point. I could spend 6 times as much on a Wilson Combat 1911, and sure, it's a great gun, and I'll be a better shooter with that. But I'd rather have the $500 gun and the $2,000 worth of ammo. That's my mindset. But anyways, I really feel like just because I'm a Glock shooter that I can shoot a 1911 just fine too. So I don't think you'll find the reverse. A lot of 1911 shooters can't shoot Glocks for anything. So it's all about balance. You can't just see what somebody else uses as equipment and go use it yourself. It's not going to work that way. So there's a balance there. You've got to try some stuff, but if you watch other people, it could give you, it could save you some money and give you a little clue what equipment to buy.